Hello friends. Today we study the difference between a judge and a magistrate. First of all, we discuss the introduction. Let's start. The judiciary is a constitutional body that protects the interests of citizens. This is the final authority that explains legal matters and constitutional arrangements. It plays an important role in enacting laws and making decisions on disputes between citizens, states, and other parties. Courts maintain law and order in the country to protect the rights. Judges are the heads of the Supreme Court, High Court, and other subordinate courts. Judges are not equal to the magistrates, their powers are relatively less than the judge. The jurisdiction of a magistrate is usually a district or a city. Let's study the difference between the judge and the magistrate through this video. Let's first study magistrate. A magistrate is a civil servant who manages the law in a particular area, for example, district or city. The word magistrate is derived from the Old French word magistrate, which means civil officers in charge of administrating laws, which also means a magistrate public machinery. This is the person who listens to civil or criminal matters and makes a decision. He establishes necessary coordination between various government agencies working in the district. And now a judge. Who is a judge? A judge is a person who takes a decision. That is, a judge is a person who abides by the court's proceedings, either alone or with the panel of the judges. In terms of the law, a judge has been described as a judicial officer who manages the proceedings of the court and considers several facts and details of the matter, like legal matters that are decided to hear and make decisions. Therefore, he is a judicial officer appointed to hear and decide matters relating to law. The word judge has been derived from the Anglo-French word juger, which means to form an opinion about. Also, from Latin judicare, which means to judge, to examine officially, form an opinion upon and pronounce judgment. This was the introduction. Now we are going to the main topic of this lecture. The main topic is, what is the difference between the magistrate and the judge? Number 1. A judge can be described as an arbitrator, for example, the person who decides on a matter in the court. On the contrary, a magistrate is a regional judicial officer who is elected by the judges of the High Court of the state to maintain law and order in a particular area or region. Number 2 is, a magistrate makes decisions on small or minor matters. In fact, the magistrate gives initial decisions in criminal cases. He is known to have powers more of an administrator. On the contrary, the judge makes decisions in serious and complex cases, in which knowledge of the law and the ability to make a personal decision is very essential. Number 3. Magistrate has limited jurisdiction over a judge. Number 4. Judicial magistrate and chief judicial magistrate are appointed by the High Court, while the governor appoints the district magistrate. On the contrary, the president appoints the judge of the Supreme Court, while the High Court judges are appointed by the president in consultation with the chief justice and the governor of the state. Number 5. Contrary to a judge, a magistrate only has limited law enforcement and administrative powers. Number 6. The judge is always an official with a law degree. But the magistrate does not require a law degree in every country. That is, the magistrate may or may not have a legal degree, but it is mandatory for the appointment of a judge to be a legal degree, as well as practicing advocacy in a court. And number 7. Magistrate has the power to impose fines and imprisonment for a specific period. But judges have the right to pass a sentence of death or life imprisonment. Now you may have understood that the judge can decide on a certain matter in the court. The verdict by the Supreme Court judge is final, and no appeal can be made for this. On the other hand, the magistrate is like an administrator who takes care of the law and order in this special area. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly like, comments and subscribe my channel. Goodbye.